everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Melanie and I predominantly do weekly vlogs on a Thursday. At the moment when this goes live, I have switched to daily vlogs in sight with what's going on in the world at the moment and how I'm struggling. I'm also been ill for 9 weeks and it's taken a toll on my mental health, so I thought I would post daily. On Tuesday and Sunday I like to do what I refer to as my other content, which could be anything from an unboxing video to showing you items that I've recently been buying, to trying new makeup, to telling you story times, concert videos, that kind of thing. So before I carry on, I have got the window open and there is children playing outside because their parents seem to think it's acceptable for children from different families to play with each other and potentially pass on the virus. But there you go. A lot of people aren't taking it seriously, so you might hear some screaming and shouting because that's what they're doing. So last night I was looking online because I really need some pyjamas, like desperately need pyjamas. I don't have many, and I also like to have my hospital bag packed at all times. The other day I couldn't find any kind of pyjama type items in my bedroom and I needed to find something. So I went into my hospital bag expecting to find lots of pyjamas, and all that I found was 2 pairs of pyjama bottoms and a vest top, and a really worn out t-shirt. And I was like, I really need to replenish what's in that bag, but what I've taken out I've worn and worn and worn and worn, and some of it I've got rid of. So I was like, I'm going to have to buy some, and obviously going to the shop is a little bit out of question at the moment. So I was looking on eBay because sometimes you could pick up some bargains. Sometimes people buy stuff and they don't use them and then they sell them, or sometimes people buy lots of leftover stock when stock's being taken off the shelves and replaced with other stock. They buy it super cheap and sell it cheaper than it costs in the shop originally. So I was having a look and there wasn't really anything. There was some stuff that wasn't branded and it was like £10 for like a pyjama bottoms and top, and then it said they were fleecy and I thought I don't really want fleecy ones. There were a couple of other options, but I was like, oh, I don't know, and they were a higher price than I wanted to pay because obviously I don't have much money at the moment. So it was like, I don't want to spend this money and not get many items. Normally I get pyjamas from supermarkets, they're my favourites. And when I was in Asda last, there wasn't anything that really caught my eye, and I was looking. I was going to get a pair of pyjama bottoms and the time before and build up slowly, and I was like, there's absolutely nothing that I love. I believe I got an email from M&S about something else totally unrelated to pyjamas, and I thought, oh, I'll see what they've got. I have a Sparks card, so I was hoping that I had some kind of discount code for pyjamas, and I went on and I didn't. So I thought I'll just have a look at the pyjamas anyway, just to see what they've got. I have managed to pick up 4 items or 4 separate things. Well, no, they're not separate, so I've got 2 sets, but I've picked up 4 different listings, let's call it that. And I spent more than I wanted, but I thought I need to have a certain amount in my hospital bag. I still need to go and get some plain t-shirts. At Asda they do £4 each or 2 for £6. So I'm going to get 3, and I need a vest top for general wear under things. So that's what I'm going to hopefully do next time I go to Asda. So I ordered it last night and it's arrived today. And I think I ordered it about 10:30 or something like that, quarter to 11. Delivery options, and I just picked standard and it was £3.49 and it said it was going to be delivered on Saturday. So I've bought items from Marks and Spencer's before and it generally has turned up before the date given. So I knew it would probably come before Saturday, but because of how unwell I've been and also coming down with with a cold, I thought it might end up everything being too much and it might put me in hospital. So I thought I'll see how much next day delivery is, and it was only 50p more. So it's £3.49 for standard delivery, £3.99 for next day delivery, and I'm like, well, I might as well pay the extra 50p. Normally what I would do, because it's free delivery if you spend £50, normally I would take the total up to £50, but I didn't really want to do that. But in hindsight, I should have done that because I'm only about £7 off it or something like that. I'm not sure how much I spent. What I love about M&S packaging, it's 100% made from recycled plastic. So I'm going to show you everything that I got. This is loungewear, so I got pyjamas, so what you didn't see, because I've just cut it out, was after I pulled the clothes out, I managed to knock a almost full glass of drink all over me, all over the floor, all over countless different things. Everything's soaking wet, my dressing gown's soaking wet, my pyjamas soaking wet, the seat that I'm on is soaking wet, and I'm having to sit right on the edge of the seat now. And it's all because there's some stupid little children, they're not children, they're about 14, they're outside and they keep screaming, and I've got really bad anxiety, and all of a sudden one of them screamed like she was being murdered, so I flinched and hit the drink. The drink went everywhere. I think everyone heard me screaming because they're all looking up towards my window now. The parents obviously don't give a damn about what's going on in the world. They're playing with each other even though they're not related. So there you go. People are not taking it seriously. They're letting the kids play with other kids. This isn't fun. So there is 4 items here, and I'm going to go through them all one by one. So the first item is this M&S Daydreams Duvet Days Pure Cotton Responsibly Sourced Short Sleeved Cropped. So it's basically a t-shirt and the bottoms are cropped. So the t-shirt is this, I don't know if it's showing, but it's like a navy blue, and then the bottoms, oh, I thought the bottoms would be underneath, but they're there. They're with blue and white stripe. They are 3/4 length, and they were £12.50, which I thought was an absolute bargain. They do have several pairs of £12.50, not many, maybe 5, and then they do go up in price like quite considerably. So these come in small, medium, large, extra large, extra large, and I went for the size that I felt would fit, but now I've got it, I'm not sure because they look a lot smaller, but maybe that's because they're tied up, I don't know. I was originally going to try them on camera, but after getting soaking wet through and everywhere being sticky now, I won't be doing that, but I can hopefully take them out of the packaging. If I had to send these back, I'm never going to get them how they were. So the bottoms have an elasticated waist. Oh, these are quite big. I don't think I should have got this size. Oh my god. These look massive. I should have definitely got the size smaller. Oh, it's not very... Oh god, it's too wide. This is way too wide. I could probably fit in this top twice. And it said it was true to size. Clearly isn't. I hope I have to send them back because I can't afford to pay postage again to get the next size down. This is the next set. This is the sleepwear pyjamas, pure cotton, reasonably sourced. £12.50 again. These are full length bottoms, and I went a size smaller than I normally would. These feel softer than the last set, and I normally would have gone up a size, but the pyjama bottoms would have definitely been too big. So I was reading the reviews and everyone was saying they were slightly on the bigger size. So I took a risk and getting what my typical size is, but when I get a set, if I get it in my typical size, the top's always too tight, and that's always the concern because I carry all my weight on my stomach. So you get this blush pink t-shirt, and then you get these butterfly print pyjama bottoms. On the website they do look more of a corally pink, but I'm glad they are actually a dusky pink because I do prefer that. They did small, medium, large, extra large, extra large, etc. and I think that's where I got mixed up with those ones, whereas these are like 8 to 10, 12 to 14, 16 to 18, 20 to 22. I think they did a 24 to 26, I think. So I've actually got the right size, so those other ones are definitely going to be too big. I don't know what the return policy is like because I've never returned items, but I think this is the one that's definitely going to fit. So these are the pyjama bottoms, and I'm guessing these are going to be the right size as well. And they are. So that other set is definitely too big. It didn't tell you what it converted to, you know, like what small converted to and large, etc. and medium. These are quite wide leg, by the way, so if you like tight pyjama bottoms, you're not going to like these. They're absolutely gorgeous. On the screen it's not showing the true colour, but I don't know what it's going to show when I edit it. But it's looking a bluey tone, but it's definitely a dusky pink. So this was nicely folded up. It's actually not showing the true colour. It's like a minty green mix. There's like a bit of blue in it, and then there's the minty green, and it's got like grey and white squares on it. This is what they call a chemise, and it was originally £15, which I would never ever pay for anything like this. It was down to £5.99. So it's got this. This is the bottom of it. It's like a bit of a ruffle detail. Like it's not ruffle, but it stands out a little bit more because of that. And I bought it in my normal size because you could buy it in like 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I don't know if all sizes are in stock because it was in the sale. So this is the neckline. It's kind of like gathered. And it's got the thin straps. This is not from a hospital bag because I would never wear this in hospital because apparently it's quite short. It's for wearing at home. So sleep well, cool comfort, £15. But it was £5.99. And I don't think it is very long, to be honest. No, it's not going to cover much. But it's basically for me to sleep in at home in the warmer weather if I'm not naked, because I mainly sleep naked. Again, it was nicely folded up, and then I put it on something and it basically fell, so it's not looking great. So this is a loungewear top. It's super soft. If you watch my vlogs, you'll know that I got a pale grey one with stars on at Christmas, and it's a similar fabric. I think that one's slightly softer. This was I had to go up a size, so it's going to probably be too big, because the one that I bought at Christmas, I went up a size stupidly and it's too big. I don't even know where that is. I'm trying to find it because that could potentially go in my hospital bag if I wanted it to. This was originally £15 and it was reduced to £5.99. I wouldn't have bought it at full price because I can't afford it basically. So there's the tag. There is the price. It's just I think that's what they call a crew neck, and it's very long and oversized, and it's got long sleeves, and it's super soft, and it'll be nice and warm on the cooler days or the cooler nights. I know it's like 12 degrees today, which makes a nice change. So that's that. That's everything that I bought. I was going to do trying on clips, but I'm not in a very good mood now. I've ended up soaking wet through, wetting all my clothes, wetting stuff that's really important, all because some silly little girls outside screaming. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do any trying on clips. I feel like the first set that I showed you is going to be way too big because it's clearly a size bigger than the second set, and the second set looked like it was spot on size wise. I will try the first set on. I don't know what the return policy is. I do actually have the bill, which is nice. It does say our goodwill policy entitles you to a refund or exchange for an item bought online or in store with a valid receipt or parcel summary document within 35 days of receipt, excluding sale items. Good job those sale items will fit. For items purchased in our sale, blah blah blah. When you return goods, the credit adjustment will be made to your credit card, debit card, store card, etc. How do you send them back though? you just take it to Royal Mail? Yeah, just put it in the post, so potentially they're going to go back. I probably will exchange them. I don't know if this, what's exchange? If you bought an item, you're unable to exchange your item by, we are unable to exchange your item by post. You have to take it in. I'm not driving 13 miles. I'm just going to return it. I'm going to have to return it. I've got no choice. I'm not paying another $3.99 to get one item delivered, so I'm going to have to do with just one full pair. I have discovered that I've got things to put back in, like one of the pairs that I took out, I've got they're obviously going to be washed now. I've dropped a drink on myself, so they'll go back in, and there's already one in, so that's 2 pairs. I've got a full set here, that's 3 pairs. So then all I need to put in is a hoodie, which I probably need to buy one, and I need to get 3 t-shirts because I've got one in, and I've got this loungewear top now, and the pyjama bottoms does have a matching t-shirt, so I just need to get 3 t-shirts. The vest won't go in because there's already a vest in there that's not what I would normally wear. So yeah, that's it. I hope this has helped give you some ideas about what's in Marks and Spencer's at the moment. I like the delivery service because it was $3.99 for next day delivery when normal delivery is $3.49, so I think that's a really good bargain really. They all feel really nice. The pink one with the butterflies feels a lot softer than the blue one, and it's the same price, but obviously they've used different materials to make it with. And yeah, that just gives you an idea of what is in cheaper wise pyjamas, because everyone automatically thinks, oh, Marks and Spencer's, it's expensive, but they do have the cheaper things. They have cheaper clothes, they have cheaper underwear, they have cheaper pyjamas, but they don't have as much as they do as the rest of the range. So please don't avoid Marks and Spencer's thinking you can't afford it, because the chances are there's probably things in that shop that you can afford. And with delivery so cheap, you know, if you're not spending the £50, which I would typically spend, and in hindsight I should have done, but I don't have very much money and I was very much shopping on a budget. That's why I was looking on eBay, and that's why I couldn't really find anything, and I didn't like anything when I was in Asda. I do like Tesco pyjamas, but they're hit and miss with sizes. The only time I can get the correct sizes is they've got separates in, because I always need a bigger top to the bottoms. The bottoms I go down a size and the top I go up a size. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me, especially at the moment. And I'll be back probably either later today with a vlog or tomorrow with a vlog, because I'm daily vlogging. I hope everyone's keeping themselves safe. I hope all your family's safe and well. And yeah, I will be back soon. Thank you, everyone.